On the bench today is a Sutton RS220. This will be the first Sutton that I've worked on. I think it's a, I don't know if it's French or what. Let's see what's going on with this. See if we get any sound. Those are some weird knobs. Loudness off. Plug in an antenna real quick. Thought I heard some sizzling, but it's actually some sound coming from one of the speakers. At least I think it's sound coming from one of the speakers. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it was. It's a very strange, these have some strange. There's some weird distortion coming from that channel. It was just that song. I don't know.
Play anything.
Huh. All right. Well. I'm gonna have to see if there's something going on with that left channel. Kind of sounded like something was maybe buzzing or something. I don't know. Can't really tell. I may have to put this one on the scope, see if I can see something. Again, first Sutton I've worked on. Yeah, so it may just be a dirty volume pot, but there's sound coming from the left speaker. Yeah, sound coming from the left speaker. Balance control doesn't affect it. AM's working.
A little busy northbound 60.
Huh, alright. Interesting. Well, so what I'm going to do with this is I need to grab my phone and test all the other inputs, which I'll do. If anything surfaces on either phono, auxiliary, I got sound out of AM, I'll let you know. But what I plan on doing next is just taking the cover off and cleaning the controls, cleaning the switches. I may put it on the scope. I'm going to see what cleaning the controls and switches does in terms of that noise that's coming out of the left speaker. Hopefully it's just a dirty control, but yeah. So this one is I don't know, kind of different. Not my cup of tea, definitely. This has there's really no threat in this staying at my house any longer than it has to. Just I don't like the controls on this at all. I mean, those are kind of goofy. Anyway, just not mine. Yeah, I guess my cup of tea, yes, aesthetically, it just doesn't do it for me. So anyway, enough of that. I will move the camera, pop the top off, clean the controls, kind of take a look around the inside, and see what's going on with the Sutton RS220. So the way that came out was I had to remove a whole bunch of screws from the bottom, and then it slid out of the case. Wasn't too bad. It has right. I'm not sure if it came this way from the factory, but it's got a three-prong cord. I mean, it looks like that's probably how it came, but I don't know. Again, I haven't pulled a service manual up on this if there even is one available. In removing it from the case and turning it on, there's one lamp out here, so we'll see what's going on with that. Hopefully it's an easy replacement. Doesn't look like anything's been done to this on the inside. Controls look to be really easy to get to. I mean, this is all open underneath here, so I should be able to spray all the switches and pots to clean it. So that will be nice. Last few have been, you know, almost complete disassemblies to get to the pots. So what I'm going to do is clean the pots real quick, and then I want to test to see if I'm still getting some sound out of that left channel with the volume control turned all the way down. And I got to see about a lamp for this one right here. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do, and I'll come back and let you know what I find. Well, in cleaning the controls, this fell off. Looks like these are just kind of glued in place. These I don't know what you call them, but this just kind of popped off. Man, how weird. How weird. Again, not my cup of tea. So I got to glue that back on. Still got to figure out what's going on with this lamp here. I have no idea what size lamp that takes. I'll have to see if I can find a service manual on this, see what's going on with it. Not much more to add on this one. I mean, it seems like the problem is gone now with the bleed through, with the volume turned all the way down. So looks like maybe it was just a dirty control. So anyway, I'm gonna go pull a service manual, see if I can find a copy, and figure out what value lamp this takes, and hopefully I got one that I can pop in there, and then I gotta glue this back on. So anyway, let me go track down a service manual and see what I can find out about this Seton RS220. Well, the sound is coming through really bad on phono, so I just want to kind of explain to you what's going on here. Right now it's set on FM, and I can hear just a little bit of sound coming through the speakers. Now if I click this to phono, now the volume is turned all the way down. Right, it's just coming through. It's almost like it's turned up to like a 1. So there's definitely something weird going on. Now with auxiliary, let me put this in auxiliary. So there's bleed through with phono. There's bleed through with auxiliary, but it's barely audible. And that's only when I have auxiliary selected. It doesn't bleed through on any of the other inputs. Or maybe it does. Yeah, it bleeds through on auxiliary. And I've cleaned that switch, so who knows what's going on with this. This will be a project where I need to kind of dig into it. So I still haven't found a service manual or worried about the lamp yet because of the that bleed through and how noisy the phono section is. So yeah, so this one's going to require a little bit more work than I had anticipated, and I've got a pile of stuff I'm still going through, so I'm going to have to pick this back up when I have more time to actually get into the repair. Kind of a bummer. The shop got 5 or 6 receivers from one individual claimed that a tech had gone through all of them and none of them have worked. So I don't know what tech that was that went through them, when they went through them, but or even if they went through them at this point, because none of these are none of these are working. So anyway, stay tuned for part 2 whenever I start sorting this mess out.